The ocean is home to some of the deadliest creatures on the planet. But in ancient times, what existed in the deep seas now only exists in your wildest dreams. The Megalodon is a member of an extinct species of megatoothed shark and is considered to be the largest fish that ever lived. In addition to its enormous size, this creature was also known for its ferocious bite. Now, if you want to check out an aquatic beast with a stronger bite than a megalodon, then this is it. In this video, we introduce you to dunkleosteus. Dunkleosteus was a large placoderm fish that thrived during the late Devonian period, which is about 382 to 358 million years ago. Placodermi is a class of armored prehistoric fish, which lived in the Silurian to the end of the Devonian period. What made them peculiar was their head and thorax, which were covered in articulated armored plates, while the rest of the body was either scaled or naked. The word dunkleosteus refers to Dunkel's bone and was also one of the top predators of the Paleozoic era. Dunkleosteus terrelli is named after former museum curator of vertebrate paleontology Dr. David Dunkel, and J. Terrell, who discovered the fish fossils of the fish in 1867. The fish was an anthrodite and also possessed skulls that had two joints to open the mouth. The remains of this creature have been found in the late Devonian strata in Morocco, Belgium, Poland, and North America. D. terrelli's fossil remains are found in Upper Frasnian to Upper Flaminian late Devonian strata of the United States, which include the Pennsylvania and Chattanooga Shale of Tennessee, the Lost Burrow Formation of California, and the Ives Breccia of Texas, and also Europe. This beast is estimated of up to 20 feet in length and a weight that exceeds 1 ton, making it capable of turning prehistoric sharks into chum. Since the creature was heavily armored, it is considered to be a relatively slow swimmer. Dunkleosteus possessed a massive skull that was made of thick bony plates and 2 sets of fang-like protrusions that were close to the front of its powerful, self-sharpening jawbones. Dunkleosteus terrelli was the largest and most studied species, but there were several other smaller species. Dunkleosteus consists of 10 species, some of which are among the largest placoderms to have ever lived. They are D. terrelli, D. belgicus, D. denisoni, D. marsaisi, D. magnificus, D. missouriensis, D. newberii, D. amblyiodoratus, D. roveri, and D. tudorensis. As per devonian standards, dunkleosteus was one of the most highly evolved animals, and apart from that, it was also one of the earliest jawed fishes. Instead of actual teeth, dunkleosteus had a set of long, bony blades that were extensions of its jaw. These blades were so sharp that they could slice through flesh and even crush bones. They also tended to sharpen them every time the fish closed its mouth. Dunkleosteus is considered to have had fleshy lips that covered its teeth, leading it to resemble modern cetacean species such as beluga whales. Dunkleosteus terrelli was one of the first apex predators to appear on Earth, meaning that this creature could eat any animal it wanted and had very little predators because of its immense size and jaws. Anderson and Westneat studied the feeding mechanics and the bite force of Dunkleosteus terrelli jaws and made 2 key findings. First, they discovered that the jaw could open and close so fast that the fish could make a suction when opening, sucking prey into it. The second finding was that the jaws had a tremendous bite force, and one of the larger specimens they studied, CMNH 5768, which is estimated to be 6 meters in length, had a bite force of 4,400 N on the cusps and 5,300 N on the end of the blade. While putting this in terms of pressure, this is 147 million pascals, or 2,100 psi. So the dunkleosteus could suck in and bite through any animal that was alive at the time, from the thick-shelled ammonites to other fierce placoderms. A study by Hall et al. In 2016 found scrape and puncture marks on other dunkleosteus armor that were made by larger dunkleosteus showing cannibalistic signs. One of the most interesting aspects of the dunkleosteus is that its jaw shape changed as it grew from juvenile to adult. A study by Boyle et al. Showed that the jaw became more elongated and also grew a longer anterior fang or cusp. As the animal grew, the diet shifted from soft-bodied prey such as fish and sharks to larger, armored prey such as placoderms. Such a shift in diet is extremely common when it comes to top predators as they grow from juvenile to adult. Dunkleosteus could concentrate a force of up to 7,400 N at the top of its mouth, placing itself above Tyrannosaurus rex and modern crocodiles as to having the most powerful known bite. It could also open its mouth in 1/5 of a second, leading to the formation of a powerful suction that pulled the prey into its mouth. This is a food capture technique that was reinvented by many of the most advanced teleost fishes seen today. In 1966, the Ohio Department of Transportation started construction on Interstate 71 in the Big Creek Valley, which was teemed with sediment and fossil material. Under the leadership of then-director William Scheel, a team of museum researchers who were led by Bill Flavin worked alongside ODOT to excavate an immense volume of fossil-bearing shale concretions from the construction site. The local rivers that drained from Lake Erie were a source of most dunkleosteus fossils until 1965. The new highway cut through Big Creek Valley, which contained the black shales of the ancient Devonian seabed. This led to the uncovering of a rich variety of fossil fish, which included new sharks, new species of placoderms, and plants from the late Devonian period, and they continued to be found in the Cleveland Shale. The museum is known for some of the world's best preserved Dunkleosteus torelli fossils, which include the giant armored skull on display in Kirtland Hall of Prehistoric Life, nicknamed Dunk. In the 1920s, the Big Creek watershed was excavated using large steam shovels to improve water drainage. The large equipment cut through the Cleveland Shale. Paleontologists from the Cleveland Museum of Natural History were on site at the excavations, searching the concretions for fossils. In 1928, at the Rocky River Reservation, they found the largest and most complete terrible fish of the time. Over the next few years, they pieced the animal back together and also took numerous photos of the fossil excavations, which are now stored at the Hyde Collection. Dunkleosteus fossils were initially discovered in 1867 by J. Terrell, who was a hotel owner and an amateur paleontologist who collected fossils in the cliffs along Lake Erie, close to his home of Sheffield Lake, Ohio, United States. He found partial armor plates to a massive placoderm and called it terrible fish. Over the years, there were more and more fragments of this terrible fish to be found. Dunkleosteus was indeed one of the fiercest creatures of its time, and what made it stand apart from the rest of the predators was its menacing bite that no other creature could withstand. What was special about the fish was that it often took a creature from its same species to bring it down. During the end of the Devonian, two extinction events occurred, which were the Kellwasser event and the Hagenberg event. The Hagenberg event, which took place after the Kellwasser event, wiped out both marine and terrestrial vertebrates, leading to the destruction of several marine ecosystems. By the end of the Devonian, 70 to 80% of all the species on Earth, which included all placoderms, became extinct, ending the glorious reign of Dunkleosteus. In your opinion, how dangerous is this creature and its infamous bite? Is there any other creature that could be a worthy rival? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys soon.